And then I met a woman and I fell in love, and she said, "Go to Dartington Hall, you'll love it. They'll allow you, they'll encourage you to make work, to be a performer, to be an artist." And they weren't wrong. It was fabulous. On my first day, my writing tutor said, "Kevin, all I want you to do, all we want you to do for the next 4 years is play. You play every day. When you get up, you play. You play with what you do, how you move, how you sing, what you do with your voice, what you do with a pencil, what you do with when you dance." And I thought, that's a really simple thing to suggest. And he said, and Kevin, you, particularly for you, because you're 26, I was a mature student. He said, you've stopped playing because you've learned how to become an adult. You've got responsibilities now. You pay a mortgage, and I thought, yeah, you're right. I don't play anymore. So I played every day for 4 years, the way that I wrote, the way I moved, and then they gave me a Bachelor of Arts honours degree at the end of it, and I got a really good mark. But it didn't feel tough, and I made some groundbreaking work. I was making work. Nobody made very few people were making multimedia work when I was at university. I'm talking 1986 to 1990. So like video was barely invented. So for my final show, I got a filmmaker in who shot an 8mm film of me and the woman I made a bit of work with in a derelict building in London. And so we had a big screen about the size of this thing on stage, and it was back projected, 8mm, really lovely black and white grainy stuff. And I was performing, just me and this woman. And my theatre tutor, my directing tutor, said, "Weaver, that was a phenomenal bit of work. That's not student work. That's professional. That's better than I'd go to a gig to see and pay for." And there was me and about 3 or 4 other students in my year, all of whom were making really high-end multimedia work. And in 1990, a woman called Nicky Milligan, who was the director of the National Review of Live Art, she saw my work and said, "Weaver, come to Glasgow, bring this piece of work to Glasgow, because your work's going to be really successful, but I want to promote it." So I went to Glasgow, and a sense of that piece of work contains everything about my artistic integrity that it was multimedia, which nobody else was doing. I'd written it myself. I performed in it. I partly choreographed it, so it was completely my work. And not everybody liked it, but everybody sat and went, "Fuck me, that's good." It was really hard-edged. I make quite brutal work. I don't know where that brutality comes from. Maybe it's from witnessing, just going back to